here's the real tea about St. Bart's over Christmas. So I've only ever been once. I've been to St. Bart's dozens of times off season. I booked it to bring my daughter because we went once before. We liked the food, the beaches, the shopping. This time it hit different. So every day you'd go to either a beach or a beach club at a hotel, and it would be the Hunger Games of fashion and money, and no one is just dressed casually. I went swimming in the ocean, got paparazzi'd, and looked like a drowned rat because I wasn't like wearing couture to the beach. Then after, you do what I call après-ski, which is you go to lunch, and it's these disco lunches, but it's all these competing DJs. And no one at the lunches is really present because they're all just worried if they're at the right place, because you've got these now celebrity DJs. Used to be DJs were the DJs, now they're all celebrities. So you've got Rufus Wainwright, Calvin Harris, you've got the biggest one from France, and like Diplo, and people don't know where to be, and that's all anyone's talking about is like where they should be versus being where they are. And the lunches are what this guy called the price of a bar mitzvah. Like, it was 20-year-old kids spending tens of thousands of dollars, people vaping. Like, I didn't like having my daughter there as a parent. It felt like bad parenting because I just don't want her to think that this is reality. It's not reality. It's not, to me, good values. When we vacation, we like to connect and be present. And many people are talking about the concentration of wealth out in the water. The only really connected, meaningful time I had besides beach walks with my daughter was on New Year's Eve on one of these big, beautiful boats with some friends and their family ringing in the new year, and it did feel intimate. The minute I got there, I started to feel anxiety. I just did not feel like I had made a good choice for myself and for Bryn, and I was sort of like itching to get off. I didn't want to be there. I just had a bad feeling the whole entire time. I was trying to be present, but I wasn't really. I just wasn't. I just wanted, it was too much. It was not my personality. I like to have fun. It just is not how I want to spend a vacation. So I started figuring out how to leave. Then I received some very, very difficult news about a friend passing. And at 4:00 in the morning, I started packing, and we ended up at the airport, and we got out on January 1st. And as Bryn said, when we got home and we're just so happy to be with the puppies, she said, "That's not how I want to spend a vacation." And I said, "Likewise." You're welcome. P.S. It's not because of my age, because my daughter felt this way and other young people felt this way. It was intense, and I got a bacterial infection. My entire face broke out in a rash.